Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 29 of this 30-day Authentic Life Challenge. I am Tanya E, and today we are going to have our final discussion about intentions. This challenge has gone through so many different topics, and the purpose of it is to get you to see who you are, to operate in your authentic self so that you can be intentional with your efforts and actions. There's something I need you to remember and to be mindful of as we go through finalizing and wrapping up the last few days. You were born with the tools that you need to do what you need to do in this thing called life. But you need to be intentional with discovering it, with applying it, and moving through the process. It is not an easy journey. For us to take the time to stop what some would call the crazy wheel of life. There's so much happening in social media, so many various things that goes on in life. And as we get closer to Christmas, it's going to get more hectic. So what I need you to do is to be intentional with your efforts and be clear about who you are and what you bring to the world, because you were already born with the gift to give the world. We've had some conversations in this challenge about what your spiritual gifts are, that thing that God put inside of you that you do better than anybody else. That thing right there, that is your spiritual gift. And it is given to you so that you can enhance and do the thing that you were purposed to do. Because like I've also shared, you are someone's answered prayer. And if you are an answered prayer, then you have to come here with answers. So you were born with the tools in your soul to do the things that you are supposed to do, but it only operates when you operate in authenticity. Too many times we have this moment where we try to do what others are doing. You see someone with a glamorous lifestyle that you think you would like to have, and you feel like you want to follow their steps. That's not the thing that you should be doing. What you should be doing is being clear about what your steps are, about what you bring, because that path may not be the path that you need to take. And even if it is, it may not be the way that those individuals took it, because you have no idea what it costs them to get to where they are. And you don't know how much it costs them to keep it either. So I want you to realize that you were already born with everything that you need. You may need to go back, way back when, and remember what it was like when you were little, before the world told you you were not good enough. What was it like when you were little, before you lost your confidence in being who you're supposed to be? What was it like when you were little? Because it was then that you dreamed. It was then that you operated in who you are at the core of your being. See, as you grow in knowing who you are, that's a spiritual element. And we've had some conversations here. When you operate in knowing who you are spiritually, it taps into your mindset. Mindset is a spiritual element. When you change your mind, you can change your life. I've often told you all about the biblical principle. What you think, you often conceive. And if you can conceive it, then you believe it. And if you believe it, you will achieve it. So, wrapping up our final days, operate with authenticity. Be who you truly are, because that's what the world needs. There's already enough of everybody else. What we don't have enough of is you. And if you decide to go into hiding, if you decide not to be your authentic self, how will the world ever get what you were born to do? So, day 29, let's operate in authenticity. Let's be who God called us to be. It does not matter where you sit right now in this moment. You may not look like you truly know who you are, but if you take the time, dig deep within your soul, let God speak to your being. He will give you insight into what He already called you to do, because He wants to join you on the journey. You do not have to do this alone. You are not by yourself. You were born in purpose, on purpose, for purpose. And everything that you need to really do what you're called to do, you already possess. We're going to continue this conversation on Zoom. So join me the last little bit of time. You can go to my website, tanyaehood.com. Register to get the link so we can finish this conversation because that's where the challenge is truly happening. In the meantime, this is Tanya E. Hood walking in my purpose, and I want you to do the same.